Like, this is going to be an episode all to itself because of how nuts this situation is.
This is crazy. Trash ass content. Worldwide. A month and a half later, the OP returned with another update.
A month and a half later.
Yeah. Need some, like, animation for that shit. All right. I was told I should do updates here. People have been asking me to, and I get into what went down on Father's Day and at their mother's house. I've been extremely busy these last few months, but enjoying my temporary unemployment and thought of this account because of recent Thanksgiving drama.
Lord.
I will do an update, and then we'll share what happened earlier. Oh, and to whoever made the joke that Abby finally got me to dance, that made me laugh. I shared that with the family. My time has been largely caring for my wife. I tend to dote, I know. We're having a boy. Yay! Yay. We're really excited, though neither of us really had gender preference. I've raised both, and both experiences were wonderful. Now, we're discussing names, who we are going to honor. I thought everything had been quiet, but recently found my wife crying and found out I was wrong. Given how busy I've been with work and my wife knowing I would be free again once we got into this month, my wife has kept this to herself. Apparently, Abby has been pushing for one Thanksgiving this year. Things have been quiet with Abby. My son said the wedding blowing up woke her up and that therapy had been helping. But then this. My understanding is that while John has been talking less with his mother because of all that happened, Abby did the opposite. From my wife's telling, Abby dropped by one day with my ex-wife. So she brought, like, the ex-wife to the new wife's house?
The audacity.
This girl's crazy.
I'm telling you, you can't even communicate.
Where did she even come from?
Something is wrong with this lady.
Yeah.
She's
can't
got
even
problems.
communicate
with her.
It's beyond daddy issues. Like,
Restraining order. Restraining order. Therapy's out of the question now.
The son needs to run while he can.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, why is nobody talking about how he shouldn't marry this crazy bitch?
Bro.
Because she is not picking up any of the shit you're laying down. My wife intensely dislikes my ex-wife because of lies she spread about my first marriage ending due to infidelity with her. Despite there being no infidelity and the linear nature of time making it impossible for us to have slept together back then. Before anyone asks, my ex-wife does not actually think there was infidelity. I would get into that, but I'm sure I would sound biased. Anyways, so my wife looked at our camera app, saw who it was, and called my daughter. Apparently, the two of them were keeping things from me because I was working 18-hour days and they did not want me to deal with anything else. I wish they had not done that, but I do appreciate the thought. I'm really lucky to have such caring people around me. My daughter called her mom and said something that made them leave in a hurry. She will not tell me what, but she smiles when I ask. I called John, but he was dealing with some hard work news, so I just was there for him and left the other alone. The next day, Abby came back, alone this time. My wife saw it was her, and asked her what she wanted through the door. Abby said to apologize. My wife let her in. She is too nice. And after a nice talk, Abby asked about the whole family getting together for Thanksgiving. My wife said, of course. She assumed as much. A couple of days later, in our group chat, we were discussing details. Who brings what? And Abby asked, what else is needed? I say, John already committed. And she asked, what about my ex-wife? What should she bring? In the time I have known Abby, She's never made an intentional joke. That was funny. So I asked what she was talking about, and she mentioned the whole family comment, and my daughter and I both asked what made her think we counted her as family. She actually replied, "She's my family. I don't have a dad who wants me, just a mom, and my mom deserves to be with family on Thanksgiving." Sally replied, "Well, we'll see you and John then."
No, we'll miss you and John.
Oh, we'll miss. So Sally replied, "Well, we'll miss you and John then." Abby asked how she can say that. Sally asked how she can be so stupid. John says not to call her stupid, and I say, "It's fair, but there's no real way she thought my wife thought she meant my ex-wife." At this point, my wife had filled me in. And then, this is so stupid, she uses my son's phone to add my ex-freaking wife to the group chat. She then thanks us for the invitation and asks what she can bring. As I was typing, my daughter beats me to it and asks what she thinks she's doing. She knows she's not welcome, but says it less politely.
The ex-wife is a huge part of this problem.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like pushing this Abby train. She's fueling that shit
She's
real
fueled
hard.
every bit of it.
And it's going to derail soon. It has to.
This is just making me angry. I'd hate to cut my son from my life, but I think I would until Abby wasn't a problem anymore. Until Abby was non-existent. I would.
Abby's causing problems, and the
So
ex-wife
many problems.
the ex-wife is just like stoking that shit.
Yeah, she's doing that shit on purpose. She found an in with Abby, and now she's like adding to Abby's crazy. I bet Abby is crazy, but she's just like feeling that. She's like amplifying it.
Yeah. The ex-wife knows. Like, she has to know.
Absolutely, she knows.
She
what
knows she's
doing.
not invited to this Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. So he goes on to say, my wife types, "You could have not thought she was included when I said family." Abby responded that she was not coming as my family, but as hers. Sally let her mom have it. She already is not talking to her much and said if my ex-wife is there, then she's not. I mentioned there was never a chance X was going to come and said I understand Abby and John wanting to go to their mom's house so she's not alone. John typed, "Plans not definite. We'll let you know." He has since told me that he's not going to go to his mom's place but wanted to tell Abby alone first. All I can think about is the comment about not having a dad who wants her because it means she's still thinking about me as a dad, I believe. Just a negligent one. I mentioned that to my son, and he said he noticed it too and had brought it up at therapy because family is such a frequent topic, though I obviously do not know details. Wow. I thought this would be brief, but that was a lot. I will get into the crazy stories later if there are people seeing this who want me to. I don't know how posting from here works in terms of anyone seeing it, but this has been good to get out. We're like this dude's therapy.
Yeah.
Right. A month later.
Almost a month later, OP returned with another update.
Opie.
This
Not
makes me
Opie.
mad. Yeah, Opie.
OP.
I want to hurry up and get to the wedding and see what kind of disaster that is.
Right?
Looks like there's not gonna be one.
Well, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Read that first sentence.
I don't have time to elaborate right now, but I'm so excited I had to share this. Thanksgiving went so badly that my son called off the engagement itself and is now going to stay at our place while he figures out his next step. Yeah, go John.
Fucking God.
Dude, I've been telling John to run for a while now.
Thank God.
He came over Sunday night exhausted and asked if he could use the guest room, and we talked for a couple of hours. I understand a bit more why he felt trapped now, but he realizes if she does not see her issues, then he can't help her with them. I'm taking him and his sister for a fun day on Saturday to just have some fun. He looks so tired and just needs some fun. Hopefully, while yes, things are messy, he's moving in a better direction for himself. People here have been great and genuinely seem to be rooting for him, which I appreciate. So I just thought I would share the good news. Happy holidays, especially mine, as he told her she was not invited. That looks like
I think
the
it's
end.
final. Well, go down a little bit more. You never know.
No!
I told you. 5 months
That's
later.
so insane.
We need SpongeBob. 5 months later. Okay, life's been busy but great. But I have a lot of requests for an update, and people here have been really great, so I figured that I should. To start, my wife and I have an adorable sleeping potato. He has made us both so happy. My wife, sleepy as she may be, is the happiest I have ever seen her.
That's cute.
I had paternity leave, and then various family took over helping my wife. My kids have been great about helping. My daughter has been having fun with her brother for the first time in a while. I'm not going to provide details because my wife would not appreciate that, but I will just say that my wife had a scare late in her pregnancy, which led to my kids really being there for her, and they pretty much have been since. They even got in my Mother's Day celebration for her. My wife loves it. She's really feeling the love. My kids are doing great. Great news is that my daughter and her partner are engaged. Yay! They have a very special idea of what they want to do, and I was asked to walk both of them down the aisle. That was too much for me. I'm not a big crier, but I admit I contributed to the happy tears we had while all hugging. My daughter asked my son to be her best man. They are both having a best man and maid of honor, which makes me deeply happy because I do not think he would have been her choice a year ago. They're definitely getting their relationships back to normal. My son had work issues because of federal cuts and had to change jobs, but he's really happy where he is now. I used money I had saved for his wedding and bought him a getaway trip. With the job stress following the personal stress he felt with, my kid needed time away. No Abby, no job stress, no family. I think we're pretty great, but we spend a lot of time together, and I figured he might need a week away from us too. It's not easy separating from Abby. She and his mother made it difficult for him. My ex-wife tried seeing him through Abby, and my son was having none of it, especially after a public tantrum at his old job. It was a public-facing position with his office info online. They really embarrassed him. She would not dare do that to Sally. Neither of my kids have anything to do with her. Abby made a couple of dramatic attempts to get my son back, but my son was clear with her. She's been out of his life, and he is visibly relaxed. He's living in a new place, close to his new job. He even mentioned putting himself out there a little while ago. A couple of months ago, a young woman joined our shop. She's very personable, funny, and attractive. Our work includes receptions and work socializing, so I've gotten to know her a little. She seems fun. She has mentioned dating and being single a couple of times when we have talked, so I asked my son if he would be okay to give her his number if she was interested, and he was. They have gone out a couple of times. It does not sound like a great fit, but when he was talking about how attractive she was, I could see he was enjoying meeting new women again, which frankly, all I really hoped for. It got him excited to go out again and got him some confidence back. So whatever happens, it was successful as far as I'm concerned. So things are really good. There's going to be a wedding. What?
For the daughter.
I have been helping plan it. Their ideas, of course. It feels like we've gotten through something together. Now I'm over here shepping nachos, just overflowing with joy. Our little one, eventually an upcoming wedding, and my son smiling consistently again. I really appreciate all of the wonderful people and all of your good advice and well wishes. Life is so much easier now. Babies require time, but they're drama free. 1 month later.
It says it's the
Last
final
and
update.
This
final
will
update.
probably be my last one of these because everything is normal and good again. My daughter's wedding is pretty well planned. It's going to be relaxed and small, 40 or 50 people. My daughter's so happy with the location and how it's going. It makes me so happy. Seeing her so happy. This is the best feeling and exactly what a wedding should be. Plus, my daughter has really taken to my wife helping plan it. She has a good eye for design, and it has given her something to focus on that is not our little one. Her partner joined me on an overnight fishing trip recently. We got to drink and bond. She told me that she wanted me to walk her down the aisle too. I told her I already agreed to. She was checking that my yes was sincere, not just to be nice. I told her our family is better because of her joining it, and that I was deeply honored that she wanted me to. We hugged and drank and talked about how wonderful my daughter is. It really is a feeling of peace to see your child with someone who is great and who respects as well as cares for them. I know they have discussed adoption eventually. They would be wonderful parents, and my son would be a great uncle. That was my smooth transition to my son. He's doing well. He's dating a woman he met at my synagogue at a singles event. She seems very sweet. She teaches in the Hebrew school, and they have gone out a few times. I'm just happy he seems his old self, like before Abby. So to Abby, she's engaged and someone else's problem now. Wow. My son still has some friends in common with her, and someone let him know. He did not want any details, but my daughter, to no one's surprise, went online with a fake account on social media. I came home one day, and her and my wife going through her pictures and posts. They have been in love for 150 years. It's the truest love of all loves. Since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses rated the most passionate, the most pure, and that they left them all behind. The guy looks like an older and balder version of my son, to the point that when my daughter showed him to me, she said, "Look, John really let himself go." I tapped out of looking at more, but I can tell you that her pictures have several of her with the guy's father, and yes, they have captions about her dad. May God have mercy on his soul. I feel like the guy from the beginning of it follows, foisting her on a different father to save myself and my family. But what can I say? We did not have to outrun Abby, just outrun a different father.
Wow. Oh my God.
And then he comes back and he comments on people's, like...
That explains the ex-wife's craziness, because they're always talking about Jewish moms are crazy.
Yeah.
So much. That was so much. That was literally ridiculous. I would have just blocked her from the start, bro. The fact that you let it go on this long. Crazy.
She needs more than therapy.
I mean, they sound like a fun family. I would definitely love to be part of a fun family.
Your eyes just did this thing to where they touched. I mean, I'm sure that's what Abby was thinking.
I'm not calling anybody else's dad.
No, I think that's weird.
I got all the family trauma, but that's some dad daddy issues.
I know people who do that, and hopefully they don't take offense if they're watching this, but I do think it's weird that, like, you call other people's parents, like, mom or dad, especially your significant other. Like, I mean, everybody calls my mom Meemaw, so... It's
a little different. Yeah. It's a little different.
But I don't think I could ever just be like, Mom. I don't know.
To me, if you're a bunch of kids who grew up together, that's one thing, because you grew up with those other parents. But when you're a full-grown adult thinking about marrying someone and you start going, hey, Mom, hey, Dad,
I've had aunts and uncles call my grandparents Mom or Dad, but not like, was never like creepy.
Well, okay, like my dad, he loves my grandparents to death, still calls them by their names, even though he sat there and told them several times, y'all are like my other mother and father.
Yeah, I mean, I get that it's like, oh, you're like a mother figure or a father figure, but to just be like, why can't I call you daddy?
Why won't you let me call you daddy?
This made me lose most of my brain cells.
Like,
yeah, I fried.
All the brain cells
I just hope gone. I hope I never run into Abby in real life.
Also, whatever your name is, OP, stop typing so much. There was so much extra mumbo jumbo in there. Oh my god.
Wow.
It was his memoir.
Yeah, it was. Memoirs of a Crazy Bitch.
He took his 15 minutes of fame and stretched that shit as far as it would go.
But, I mean, we're always saying we need more context.
He gave the context.
He gave all the context. He
brought all the context.
We would like to know more about this story. Write in. So, I mean, at least we don't have to hunt him down at his synagogue.
He told the whole epic of his story.
I know his whole life now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy. Like, I felt, like, happy whenever he's like, we have a healthy, bouncing baby boy, you know.
Little potato.
Yeah, sleeping potato.
They are potatoes when they're that small.
They look like potatoes with arms.
But also, the age gap there kind of trips me out a little bit. But it seems like they have a healthy relationship, and it's not really about a power play. So that makes me happy. And she's... I guess the age gap isn't that bad, because she's 28. So almost 30, and he was what, like 41 or something?
42.
42.
That was like so long ago.
Mid-40s.
That was a couple hours ago.
No, I know.
That was back at the beginning of this saga.
Crazy. But, oh God, Abby, please get some help. Please get help. You can't marry people for their dads.
Yeah.
And if you just want a fucking older man, just like
just say that already.
Yeah.
Go find an older man that likes being called daddy.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
you can have.
They're usually in the public park.
Holy shit.
Cruising around in white vans.
That's right.
That's right.
Then you can kill two birds with one stone because you have a partner and a daddy.
Yeah.
Well,
see?
Abby and the mom both need a mental hospital.
Yeah.
God. That was exhausting.
I knew
that mom is next level too.
I knew things were bad when the daughter was like, you're not invited. And she said it in a very not like, so I can just imagine it was something like, fuck you, bitch, you're not coming.
It sounds like, mom had been doing shady shit for years.
Yeah.
So maybe Abby didn't start out so crazy. Maybe Abby really didn't start out so crazy, and the mom just pushed her.
She was already crazy.
She might have
Mom just like sprinkled crazy on that. Yeah. Like she just amplified the crazy. She was already crazy.
She might have been tolerable at first, and then the mom just
I've been given this tool. Perfect tool.
I'm going to use it.
I'm going to use it to destroy my...
I find it so strange that if somebody's like, yeah, don't call me dad, or no, we haven't made it there yet, like, I'm willing to give you a chance and try to work on a relationship with you and let it happen organically. But no, we're not going to like jump to the end at the beginning and then you just keep on and you keep on. Like, that's just weird.
I know, but the further this story went, the more hatred I had for Abby. And it's really hard for me to say the word hate because at first I was just like, she probably just needs a dad and some therapy. Like, that's sad. But now I'm like, bro, somebody, 911, hello.
She still needs a dad.
She went from
Still needs a dad and therapy.
she went from having my sympathies to thinking somebody needs a rock and a rope, and
Something needs to happen because that's next level crap right there.
I don't know. That made me so tired. I was tired for him. I was tired for all of them. Poor John.
Yeah.
He's getting used.
I was just waiting for, like, when they were talking about when they were having it out there at the end at the table, and she's like, it's not working out like I wanted, or like,
This isn't what I wanted.
this isn't what I wanted. I was just waiting for her to come out with some shit like, I wanted to be like your best friend, or be like your wife, or like, I don't know. I was just waiting for some crazy comment like that.
yeah, like John dodged a bullet.
Most definitely.
He dodged a barrage of bullets.
He dodged
He's
a
like-
fucking bomb.
He's like
the whole
Neo from the
firing squad.
Matrix.
The whole firing squad was out there after
I
John.
cannot. That was so insane. That was so crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have a butt?
Do you have a butt?
There was just a butt on the screen.
All right. I think that's it. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach
That's going to
is
be an
not
episode
feeling
to
good.
it. That's going to be like an episode to itself.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Lord, that stressed me out for him.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Would not have expected it to go on that long.
So while we're here, do we need to record outros? Like,
Yeah, let's do it.
Succub bribes? Succub bribes?
I've made
Succubs? Hit that like button.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to like, subscribe, and hit all the bell notifications and junk.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Do
Just
it.
hit it. Hit it.
Hit it.
Don't
Hit
quit
the
it.
like button. Like, demolish that shit.
Thanks for listening. We love
Comment
you guys.
below. Give us your money.
Bye.
All the money. Give us all the money.
All the money. All done. I want to go waffle stomp some shit now.
Oh, you know what? Porn just ain't what it used to be. I can't believe I watch so much porn. What's wrong with me?